Hello everyone and welcome to the first video. So today we are going to review this car, which happens to be the 8th generation Honda Civic. Now I know that the 10th generation Honda Civic is already available in the Indian market, which is priced around 18 lakh rupees ex-showroom onwards. But there is a major reason behind shooting this video, and it is the fact that this car has been one of the best selling cars in the used car market. All credit goes to the aggressive pricing at which it is available, because of which a lot of buyers tend to go towards it. So in the end of the video, I'll tell you guys at what particular price can you get a used Honda Civic, and what are all the points which you need to keep in mind before going out and buying one for yourself. So starting off from the engine, it particularly gets a 1.8 liter naturally aspirated motor which develops around 130 PS of power and 171 Newton meters of torque. Now this engine is a gem of an engine because it excels in each and every front, be it reliability, refinement or power on offer. It has a lot of power on offer. As soon as you get hard on the accelerator pedal, it starts picking up pace. The car starts picking up pace quite well, and in terms of refinement also, it is a very nice engine. When you are idling, nothing can be heard inside the cabin. Some amount of sound creeps inside the cabin when you rev it hard and fast, but I particularly like that sound as well, so no complaints on that front as well. So I really like this car in terms of engine. The engine which is offered is a gem. So that is about the engine. Talking about the ride quality is a bit on the stiffer side. It is comfortable for most of the part, but you can hear third inside the cabin when you take it over bad roads, so that is somewhere where you need to be a bit more careful. So the ride quality is a bit on the stiffer side. Again, one thing which comes to my mind is the fact that the car has a very low ground clearance. Now the car which I am driving right now has been fitted with external height pads, because of which I have faced no difficulty as such while maneuvering it in the city or over bad roads, or when I take it through speed breakers. I have never scraped the underbody of the car, but I have seen a lot of people scraping the underbody of the Honda Civic, all due to the low ground clearance. So you need to be a bit more careful when you pass it over speed breakers. Talking about the steering wheel is a bit on the heavier side. It is not the most lightest around when you are in the city speeds, and as soon as you build up speed, the steering wheel also weighs up quite well, but it is not weighing as much as I was expecting it to. So that is one thing which I am observing right now. But other than that, the feel and feedback from the steering wheel is very good, and you just do not feel lack of confidence when you are cornering hard and fast. So that is one thing. So in terms of feel and feedback from the steering wheel is brilliant. The ride quality is a bit on the stiffer side. The engine is a gem of an engine. It is very refined. Talking about the brakes offer decent stopping power, and it is equipped with safety features like dual airbags, ABS, EBD, brake assist is also present on this vehicle. So it is quite a safe car to be in. Now I know that I have not shown you guys the interior and exteriors of the car, but there is not much to talk about because this is a stock car. No modifications as such has been carried over it, so it is a stock car. And I know that you guys already know how it looks from the exteriors as well as from the interiors. The dashboard looks really very nice. It is a massive dashboard, as you can see, and it gets a digital speedometer, analog tachometer, and the music system which you can see is an aftermarket fitment. It is not the one which we used to get from the manufacturer's side, and it is a spacious cabin. You can easily get 3 at the rear seat with a lot of ease, and the legroom, kneeroom and the headroom is also quite decent, I would say, and the car is comfortable for most of the parts. So that is about it. Now talking about the boot space, it gets a 405 liters of boot space to be precise. Now again, one thing which comes to my mind that is that the fact that this car which I am particularly driving is being fitted externally with an CNG kit, because of which definitely the power and torque has completely gone for a toss, and the mileage, the efficiency has improved, but at the same time the power and grunt has completely gone for a toss, and that is a common and normal trait which you feel when you drive a CNG fitted vehicle. So that is one thing. Just look at the way it's maintaining its line. I really love this car because of its handling. So that is one thing about the car. Now talking about I think I have spoken about most of the parts, so I think now it's time to come on to the verdict and let you guys know who should probably go out and buy this car. So if you are someone who drives to office and parks his car there and again gets it out in the evening, drives back home, then I think this is one particular car for you, because it is going to offer you with a lot of comfort, luxury and convenience. But at the same time, if you are someone whose driving is mostly in the city and in a crowded location, I think you should probably check out some other small cars. You can probably check out a used Honda City, or you can probably check out other hatchbacks like an i20 or something of that sort, because this is a lengthy car and finding out a parking space sometimes becomes a difficult task. So that is one thing which you need to keep in mind. Other things which you need to keep in mind is the low ground clearance. Third point which you need to keep in mind is the fact that it has low efficiency figures. It does not deliver that great efficiency figures. It delivers around 8 to 12 kilometers per liter when I drive it on petrol. So that is again one thing which you need to keep in mind. Another thing which you need to keep in mind is the maintenance cost of the car. It is not the most economic to maintain economic car. So I was talking about the maintenance cost. So this car is not the most economical to maintain, so that is again one thing which you need to keep in mind. So guys, I think I have spoken about most of the part of the car. Still, if you have any doubts or queries regarding the same or different, you can definitely ask it to me on my Instagram handle as well as in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to answer most of the questions. Thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, drive safe, ride safe. Bye bye.